All right, so you guys have come a long way since the beginning of spring camp. How would you say the culture building has gone and just like the progression of the team in general?
I think it's been amazing. The team has took a step in the right direction as far as gelling offensively and defensively. Like we've been able to gel. So I think that's the biggest thing.
What have you seen from your own personal growth in terms of just routes, X's and O's, developing a relationship with your QBs? How have you grown?
I've grown a lot just being big about the small details. Like I think that's the biggest thing about a receiver. Like at this point, if you're in the Big 12, if you're playing college football, you can run a slant, you can run a hitch, you can run a dig. But getting negative on some of those routes and knowing what to do versus man and versus zone and read and pre-snap, I think that's probably a big improvement.
I know it's a little ways away, but how anxious and excited are you to get started against the Big 12 and especially before that big marquee game against North Carolina and Coach Belichick?
Oh, I'm extremely excited just to see my guys go out there and make plays, and we all make plays out there together. We really prove a lot of people wrong and prove ourselves right.
Yeah, that's something that Sincere and Nigel Kelly were talking about, is just trying to prove, the doubters wrong. Maybe you guys are a little bit overlooked. How motivating is that to get out there and show truly what you can do as a team?
It's really motivating. I mean, nobody wants to be the underdog, even though, when you come out on top, it's cool, but when you've seen that being at the bottom, it's really a big motivation to go hard.
What can people expect from you as a receiver and the kind of game that you bring?
You're going to get a good shifty guy. I'm going to be great in space. I'm going to be very versatile. Sometimes I'm going to be in the backfield. Sometimes I'm going to catch bubbles. Sometimes I'm going to, run crossing routes, deep routes. So,
what would you say? Scott Frost was talking last week about trying to stay urgent but also patient. Mm-hmm. Is that like a difficult thing to balance? I know that those are kind of two opposite things, but like, is that hard, or is it a challenge you embrace?
No, I think poise is our biggest thing. That's the biggest thing we've been working on, and practice has been the best. Honestly, that's what we've been working on in practice. Going tempo, knowing when to slow down, and doing situational football to know what you're doing at the right time. So I think poise is like the biggest thing we've been working on, and we're doing really good.
What can be said about the game plan that Coach Cooper has come up with for you guys? Do you feel like he's really playing to your strengths and developing something that'll work well for you?
Yes, I think he's doing an amazing job, honestly. Like every receiver on the team can, be great with his offense. Every running back can be great on his offense. I think he's kind of implementing a lot of things for the players that he has, and that's a big for an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, last year this team kind of struggled to go over the top with the ball. It's a little bit, very run-centric. You talk about being a versatile receiver. How excited are you to maybe give this offense that spark and maybe that big play boost?
Yeah, it's always exciting, when you're able to touch the ball for a receiver. 11 guys have to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So when, I get my chances, it's all gas, no brakes.
What can you say about how the quarterbacks have grown just from your view as a receiver? Like, do you feel like you're getting a lot better balls thrown to you over the past few months? Like, how has their progression been?
It's been amazing. In the spring, obviously, it's going to be challenging. We don't know each other as well as we do now. Over the summer, we took a lot of extra reps. Came in here really where we sitting at, and threw a lot of footballs out here. I think the chemistry has gotten a lot better. For one, I'm closer to home. It's always cool to come home. Everybody's ready to drive up for a game. Everybody ready to see you on TV. Two, I would say Coach Frost. Coach Frost has been just nothing but genuine, just keeping it real all the time, And I think he just believes in us a lot. So yeah.
You and Sincere are in a similar spot where it's kind of a homecoming for you guys. Like, what does that mean to have, you're going to see more family at your games, like just being closer to home? Does that lift like any extra weight off your shoulders, just having that support system?
It does. Everybody wants to see me win. Everybody wants to see the team win, not even myself. And I think the city wants to see us win as well. So I think that lifts us up.
Is there any certain receiver or player in general that's really stood out to you in camp that maybe came as a surprise?
As a surprise, No, I'm not surprised to see anybody make plays. I seen everybody make plays in the spring, and that it surprised me then. But now it's not surprising. Now we have to know how to handle the success that we have. But we're nothing but amazing at our group.
I mean,